Welcome to the class 8 students. Today I will be starting the syllabus of life science, and I will start the chapter reproduction in plants, that is chapter number 2 in your book. Okay, so first going into the details of how reproduction in plants take place, let me tell you what is reproduction. So reproduction is a process by which living organisms produce more organisms of their own kind. Okay, so when organisms by mating with their with the other organisms of their same of the same species, they met with them and they produce more such organisms of the same kind. That process is known as reproduction. Okay, the ability of an organism to produce offspring is one of the most basic features of life. So without the existence of this process of reproduction, any species would have gone into would not have existed for long without the process of reproduction. Okay, now there are two types of reproduction. Number one is asexual and number two is sexual. Okay, so these are the two types of reproduction. Now what is asexual reproduction? The production of offspring. New offspring means new progeny from a single parent only. Only one parent will be involved, and there will be no presence or fusion of the sex cells or the gametes. Okay, I hope you know what are gametes. So the cells of each of the parent that help in the process of reproduction are known as sex cells or gametes. So here, in case of asexual reproduction, no gamete formation or fusion of the gametes will take place. That in this case of asexual reproduction, only a new offspring will directly be produced from the parent, and it will be exactly similar to the parent organism. Okay, this form of reproduction only involves only one organism. Since only one parent is involved, the offspring have exactly the same features as the parent. So as I said that since only one parent is involved, there is no mixture of characters. So whatever the characters that one parent has will be transmitted to the progeny, and the offspring will be exactly similar in every sense to the parent. So this is all about asexual reproduction. Moving on to sexual reproduction, the main difference from sexual and asexual reproduction is that in case of sexual reproduction, two parents are involved. So there is the formation of gametes or sex cells, that is the male gamete is sperm and the female gamete is ovum, and the fusion of gametes also take place. As a result, a new organism is formed which is known as zygote. A new cell is formed which is known as zygote, and this zygote then grows and divides further to form a fully grown individual. So the main point of sexual reproduction is that here two parents are involved. Their gametes fuse together and produce another offspring, and that offspring will have a mixture of the characters of both the parents. Okay, now sexual reproduction can be defined as a production of offspring due to fusion of male and female sex cells. The offspring produced has a mix of features of both parents and is not identical to either parent. Clear? Now we will talk about asexual reproduction in plants, because this chapter is all about how reproduction takes place in plants. So we will talk about asexual reproduction in plants. Firstly, there are various modes of asexual reproduction in plants. The first one is binary fission. Okay, we will talk about each in details because each one is important, and the examples of each modes of asexual reproduction in plant is also very important. So first we will talk about binary fission. Now the word binary means two. Okay, the word binary means two, and fission means splitting, to split. Okay, thus binary fission is a simple division of a unicellular organism into two small daughter cells of roughly equal size. Suppose there is one organism here, cell and nucleus, okay, and that one will divide into two small daughter cells. Okay, this one is a parent cell and it will divide into two small daughter cells via a few steps, and in that step, firstly nucleus will divide, means nucleus will form two nuclei. Okay, and after that cytoplasm will divide, where each cell will have one nucleus. Okay, and then they will get separated and form two daughter cells with one nucleus in each. Okay, thus binary fission is a simple division of a unicellular organism into two small daughter cells of roughly equal size. These two daughter cells are ultimately formed by the breakdown of the cytoplasm from here. So they will be roughly equal size, so that when they are put together, they will make the size of the mother cell. Okay. Each daughter cell grows into an adult individual which divides again. So each of these daughter cells will again grow further and will form a parent cell, and that again will divide. Okay, this type of reproduction is observed in bacteria and Euglena. So Euglena is a scientific name. It is a unicellular organism. So what you will do is you will underline whenever you will write Euglena. Okay, next category or the next mode of asexual reproduction is multiple fission. After binary fission, which is about breaking down into two daughter cells, next comes multiple fission. So from the name only, I think you can get an idea that in this case, instead of two daughter cells, multiple daughter cells are formed. Okay, so this happens during unfavorable conditions, when some organisms develop a thick protective covering outside themselves. Okay, suppose this is one cell nucleus and they form a very thick covering outside them, and this covering is known as cyst. Okay, it is known as cyst. So why is this covering formed? This is formed during unfavorable conditions. Suppose extreme temperature or extreme loss of moisture content. So these are the reasons when cyst can be formed around a cell. Okay, so inside the cyst, the cell divides repeatedly to produce many daughter cells. So when the cyst is already there, means the outer covering is already there, the cell might divide to form many cells. Okay. When the conditions get favorable, means when unfavorable conditions go away and conditions become favorable, that this cyst will break down. Okay, releasing the daughter cells. So this cell no more exists. This very small daughter cells now exist, and when this cyst breaks, all these daughter cells come out, and each daughter cell will then grow into a new organism when they grow or divide further. Okay, so this process is known as multiple fission, where multiple daughter cells are produced from one parent cell. Okay, thus in multiple fission, many individuals are formed by splitting of a single parent cell. Such reproduction is seen in unicellular algae such as Chlorella and Chlamydomonas. Okay, Chlorella and Chlamydomonas are the examples where multiple fission can be seen. So we did binary fission and multiple fission. Out of the different modes of asexual reproduction in plants, there are many more, such as budding, fragmentation, spore formation. So we will do that in the next class. I hope you have understood this binary and multiple fission part, and I will keep on giving notes from each of the chapters, and we will continue with the next part of this chapter in the next video. Thank you.